Welcome, Cancer. As July 31st, 2026 begins, you may feel something that is difficult to explain but impossible to ignore. It isn't excitement, and it isn't fear. It's something much deeper. It's the quiet feeling that your life is slowly changing from the inside out. While other people may see today as nothing more than another ordinary summer day, your soul senses that you're standing at the edge of a new chapter. The month of July has asked you to carry emotional weight that very few people truly understood. You smiled when others expected you to be strong. You supported people even when your own heart needed comfort. You continued moving forward while quietly wondering when life would finally begin rewarding your patience. Today, before July comes to an end, the universe gently reminds you that none of your sacrifices have been forgotten. Cancer has always been one of the zodiac's most intuitive signs. You often feel changes long before they become visible to everyone else. During the last several weeks, you've probably noticed subtle shifts in your emotions, your relationships, and even your dreams. Some days felt hopeful, while others left you questioning whether you were moving in the right direction. Looking back now, you'll begin realizing that every experience was preparing you for this very moment. The people who disappointed you taught you where your boundaries should be. The delays that frustrated you forced you to become more patient. The uncertainty that once scared you has quietly transformed into wisdom. Today is not asking you to become someone different. Instead, it's asking you to remember the strength that has always existed inside you. The morning begins with an unusual sense of clarity. Problems that seemed overwhelming yesterday may suddenly feel much smaller today. It's not because your circumstances have changed overnight. It's because your perspective is changing. There comes a moment in every person's life when they stop asking, "Why is this happening to me?" and begin asking, "What is this trying to teach me?" Today, you reach that moment. Instead of resisting change, you begin cooperating with it. That simple shift opens doors that previously remained invisible. Professionally, today's energy encourages quiet confidence. Cancer rarely feels the need to compete loudly with others. Your greatest strength has always been consistency, dedication, and genuine care for everything you do. Those qualities become especially valuable today. Someone in your workplace may begin recognizing your reliability in ways they never expressed before. A supervisor could trust you with greater responsibility. A colleague may seek your advice because they recognize your ability to solve problems calmly instead of emotionally. Don't underestimate these moments. Promotions and long-term opportunities often begin with trust long before they begin with titles. If you've recently been questioning whether your current career still reflects who you've become, today may provide surprising clarity. You might discover a new interest, receive unexpected information, or simply realize that you've been limiting yourself out of habit rather than necessity. Don't ignore those feelings. Your heart has been trying to guide you toward something more meaningful for quite some time. The universe isn't asking you to quit everything immediately. It's simply encouraging you to begin preparing for a future that feels more aligned with the person you're becoming. For those searching for employment, today's message is filled with hope. Even if recent weeks have tested your confidence, don't allow temporary disappointment to become permanent self-doubt. Somewhere, conversations are taking place that you know nothing about. Someone may recommend your name. An employer could return to your application after previously overlooking it. The opportunity you've been waiting for may be much closer than it appears. Continue improving your skills, updating your resume, and believing that the right position is also searching for the right person. Sometimes opportunity and preparation simply need a little. If you own your own business, today supports thoughtful expansion rather than rushed decisions. New clients, stronger partnerships, or fresh creative ideas may appear unexpectedly. Listen carefully during every conversation because inspiration could arrive through someone else's simple question. Your natural ability to understand people becomes one of your greatest professional advantages today. While others focus only on numbers, you understand emotions, relationships, and trust. Those qualities build businesses that last far longer than quick profits ever could. Financially, today encourages balance. The universe shows signs of gradual improvement, but it also reminds you that lasting abundance grows through patience rather than impulse. You may receive encouraging news regarding delayed income, commissions, refunds, or unexpected opportunities to increase your earnings. At the same time, avoid allowing emotions to influence spending. Cancer sometimes enjoys making others happy through generosity, but remember that taking care of your own future isn't selfish. Every dollar you save today becomes another step toward the peaceful life you've been working so hard to create. You may also begin thinking differently about financial security. Instead of worrying about whether you'll always have enough, you start recognizing that your greatest resource isn't money itself. It's your ability to adapt, work hard, and continue moving forward regardless of circumstances. That realization becomes incredibly freeing. Confidence doesn't come from the amount inside your bank account. Emotionally, today becomes one of the most meaningful days you've experienced in quite some time. Old memories may unexpectedly return, but instead of bringing sadness, they bring understanding. You finally begin recognizing how much you've healed. Situations that once would have broken your heart no longer hold the same power over you. People whose opinions once controlled your emotions suddenly seem much less important. This isn't because you've become cold. It's because if you're already in a relationship, today strengthens emotional intimacy. Honest conversations become easier because both you and your partner feel ready to listen instead of defend yourselves. Small gestures carry enormous meaning. Sitting together quietly, sharing future dreams, or simply asking each other, "How are you really feeling?" creates deeper connection than grand romantic plans ever could. Love grows strongest where emotional safety exists, and today both of you single Cancer natives receive beautiful energy as well. Someone may unexpectedly enter your life through work, family, mutual friends, or even an ordinary daily activity. What makes this connection different is the feeling it creates. Instead of excitement mixed with uncertainty, this person may bring calmness, comfort, familiarity, almost as if your heart recognizes something before your mind fully understands it. Don't rush anything. Some of life's strongest relationships begin quietly, without dramatic fireworks. Trust develops one honest conversation at a time. Family life feels warmer today than it has in recent weeks. A relative may share encouraging news or ask for your advice. Your natural ability to comfort others becomes especially valuable. Even when you believe you're saying something simple, your words carry healing power. If disagreements have existed within the family, today offers an opportunity to restore harmony. Someone has to take the first step toward peace. Perhaps today that person is you. Friendships also become more meaningful. You may reconnect with someone who once played an important role in your life. Alternatively, a close friend could unexpectedly remind you how much you've accomplished over the past year. Sometimes we become so focused on how far we still want to go that we completely forget how far we've already come. Today, physically, your body asks for gentleness. You've spent so much time carrying emotional responsibilities that you may not have noticed how much tension you've been storing physically. Rest whenever possible. Spend time near nature if you can. Drink plenty of water. Eat foods that genuinely nourish you rather than simply satisfy temporary cravings. Healing isn't only emotional. Your body, as afternoon slowly becomes evening, you'll likely notice your intuition becoming even stronger. Pay attention to repeating thoughts, unexpected dreams, meaningful coincidences, or gentle feelings guiding your decisions. Cancer has always possessed extraordinary intuition, but today it speaks more clearly than usual. Don't ignore those quiet messages simply because they cannot be explained logically. Your inner wisdom has protected you many times before, and it continues doing so now. By sunset, you'll begin understanding something beautiful. The version of yourself that entered July is not the same version leaving it behind. You have grown. You have healed. You have learned where your energy truly belongs. Most importantly, you've stopped believing that your kindness is weakness. Today, the universe wants you to remember one final truth. Never apologize for having a compassionate heart. The world may sometimes convince you that sensitivity is a disadvantage. It isn't. Your empathy allows you to build relationships that last. Your loyalty creates trust that money cannot buy. Your compassion changes lives, often without you even realizing it. Walk confidently into August. Release the fears that no longer belong in your future. Trust every lesson July has given you. Believe that the dreams living quietly inside your heart were placed there for a reason. Because Cancer, some of the greatest blessings don't arrive when you're desperately searching for them. They arrive when you've finally become the person capable of receiving them. And as July 31st, 2026 comes to a close, the universe quietly whispers something you've been waiting a long time to hear. Your next chapter will be brighter than the one you're leaving behind.